Hi, welcome back to StarCraft II with me, Nidhi. Last time we have cleared our way to Mengsk's palace, I think, or something. And it may actually be that we are now going at the last mission.
Shattered. Your swarm is poised to move. Only the palace defenses remain.
Yes, let's start the mission and see if that's actually the last one.
The northeast sector is clear. We're behind in the eastern corridor.
It's time, Valerian.
The evacuation is still underway.
I can't afford to hold back any longer.
Promise me you'll avoid civilian centers.
I can't do that. Arcturus would see that pattern in my movements and use it against me.
Then millions will die.
All right. Just stay out of my way, and I'll do what I can.
Okay.
Kerrigan, the die is cast. This is the last day your swarm darkens the sky of any planet. Korhal will endure, as will I.
Nice quote. I'll engrave it on your tombstone. Isha, Zagara, Stukov, Dahaka. All my brood mothers, all my queens, hear me. The time for planning and deliberation is past. Now we tear them down, attack, and do not stop until they are all dead.
Alright, let's see what we can do. First, let's move the creep and move the creep. I'm not sure where to though, but we need a build extractor. There we go. A U2 build extractor. Then get a couple more. Oh, what do we have back here? Ah, cool.
How many bodies will you hide behind?
I've had enough of your tongue. Men, whack them out.
Okay, they have a small attack force coming. Good. Yeah, well... Whoa, 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 that was just at the wrong time. But we set it up. It's working. And there we go. Let's move that creep up as well. We have one queen, right? Let's spawn another creep tumor that we can move up. Then we need 1, 2, 3. 3 times 2 on the extractors. Actually, let's get more. Let's fill them up. Let's fill them all up. And get a couple more workers on the minerals. Start working on the mutations as well. That will be fine. And we do have a bit of population space still. So we'll use that for a couple circling. Now, we'll have to mutate a hive at some point. So we can get a Brutalisk then. I think in this mission I do want a couple Brutalisks, so let's get that working right now.
It can't be.
What do you sense?
My queen, a Terran battlecruiser is inbound on your location.
There's something familiar about Jim?
Let's finish the job.
I didn't think you would come back.
We're both tied up in whatever happens here today. We do it together.
Jim, thank you.
Thank me later. It's time you put your war face on.
Okay, he will build a base, apparently, and help me. Cool. Let's extend our vision over to him. So we can see what's going on.
Jim, weren't you supposed to be evacuating civilians?
Valerian and Horner got that handled. I had other things to do.
All right. Keep that left flank clear while I go put a hurt on Minsk.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's work on the right-hand side then. There are crystals down here, I think. There's some bluish tint on the map. So I probably will go that way at some point, but let's get a couple more queens. Yeah, now we need minerals, that's clear.
It is time.
Oh, we do have the drop pods, so that's good. Let's defend the north right here. Then we'll move in the south. So, everyone, move in. Drop pods. Yeah, I know. Move the creep. There we go.
Your defenses could use some work, Arcturus.
You'll pay for that.
Okay, we have these troops here, that's good. Let's move the creep forward here. Let's move the creep forward here. They're in combat, but they're not yet in, well, in danger. So let's get a couple more queens. Get 1 or 2 drones set up here. Do we need to bring up some forces? I don't think so, not yet. Let's move in whilst my drop pod forces are still working. We'll need to use that, destroy as much as we can.
Our conquest continues.
Okay, okay. I think we'll want some... there's a battle tank.
Our conquest continues.
There we go, that's good. We could help Chim, but he has the left flank. Okay, that's good. That's very good. So the only way they can come from right now is over here. Is that so? Let's set the waypoint to here then. And spawn some more circling. I still don't have a ton. Which means we'll just put all our troops here. Now, build the extractors, the required ones. And the hive cluster. And move the creep up a bit. Help here with some vision as well. Yeah, that's okay. As long as the bridge is not extended, that will help. Let's get the Spire. I do want Air Force. And some more mutations. Okay, so far so good. I think they will at some point start getting the bridge extended, and then we'll have troops coming from there as well. Okay, there's the enemy units. At least we can provide vision for them. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. And let's see, we can get... Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's see, there we go.
We're almost ready to attack the Dominion. Moving out soon.
We can spawn Mutalisks, so that's good. Let's get more Mutalisks. Yeah, right. Drones in here. Drones in here. Let's get the research done before we get a greater spire. Okay, they're moving out, that's good.
Sky Fury Squadron, destroy the Hyperion.
Pretty big fleet coming this way. Could use some help taking these guys down.
Okay, let's send the Mutalisks. I guess. Mutalisks and Zergling over to the base. We can handle the rest over here. Bring them back, bring them back. Bunch up. There we go. So, troops. What is coming our way? Oh yeah, it's an Air Force attack. Okay, okay. Yeah, we are losing all the Mutalisks we had. That's terrible. But, if they have to land, at least the Zerglings can deal with the ground troops. Okay, there we go. Back to, well, over here. We have a tumor in place over there. We can move that one up a bit. Now let's see, research. Research. Get that research done.
Your swarm is assaulting Terran forces in 3 entrenched positions. If you can attack these positions from behind and destroy them, we will join the slaughter.
Okay, clear entrenched positions. I mean, we can just get the troops over here. We do have another spawn that we can call in. So we can just move this way and clear the forces. Also, Nidus worms.
Move your troops into the sector.
With pleasure, my queen.
Don't even know how we can do the Nidus worms, if they're even a thing. Yeah, let's use our force to wreak some havoc.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
Okay, so far so good. Kill all that stuff. We are here, so that's a location we can more or less hold.
We're almost ready to attack the Dominion.
That's good.
Move out soon.
That's great. Let's get more upgrades going. I mean, it's not worth getting a greater spire. Oh yes, Vespine gas. I forgot about that. Let's get a couple more drones up here. And overlords, yes, let's get a couple of those as well.
Alpha Squadron, destroy that damnable ship.
Battle cruisers inbound. Might
Ah.
on this one, Sarah.
We adapt.
Battle cruisers. Okay, battle cruisers. Let's get the queens. The queens and the flyers. Up here. Yeah. I do want a couple more queens as well. Let's get them. So where's the battle cruiser? Oh no, no! Queens, no! Ah, that's terrible. Is there something coming or not? Oh, there we go. Couple queens made it, at least. Is that the attack force? I think that's the attack. That's not a... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see. Okay. That's probably going to end badly. I'll need Zerglings. Zerglings. quickly. Do I have hydralisks? I don't think I have a ton of hydralisks.
We should morph units that can attack flying units.
Yes, we should.
Morphing hydralisks or mutalisks will allow us to destroy the enemy's flyers.
Well, I'm working on... Oh, there's an attack force. Yeah, I see. I see. Okay, there we go. Did they killed them? Okay, that's good. That's very good. We are lacking a couple units though. How can we deal with that? I do want just more flyers, so we have a decent amount of flying units. But that requires a ton of Vespene gas. Also, let's get the army back here. Did they extend the bridge? No. Yeah, if they go that way, then we'll lose some. Let's gather the army right here for a second. We have these allies that are, well, basically pushing against the enemies. And I want, well, let's get the research done first.
We're getting ready to attack the Dominion. Be ready shortly.
Okay, upgrade, upgrade. There we go. All the upgrades we can have right now. Yeah, let's move our troops back here. But get the flyers as a separate unit, kind of. I want to... What do I want? I mean, they are moving out, so that's good. We could help them a bit with the flying units. There we go. Helped them quite a bit. So let's return the flyers to here. Actually, to here. Research is going. After that, I will want Greater Spire. Actually, let's see. Mutalisks. There we go. Send them to here. That's a separate force from the rest. But I do want quite a few more. More overlords. We can do that. Okay, there we go. And this here will be my, well, attack force, kind of. And let's continue with the creep. Now what I do want is to rescue that. Well, actually we could use the flyers for that, right?
The swarm conquers all.
Yeah, let's clear that base. We can spawn in more units.
Remember this, Reyna? It was nice of your criminal partner to leave it here for me.
Oh, crap. I'd recognize that signature anywhere. He sent out the Odin.
Ah.
Keep going. You've got to finish this.
Okay, we can destroy that. Then will it extend the bridge?
Hold on, Jim. I'm coming.
I will not let you destroy humanity's only chance at
The
salvation.
Odin. What's the Odin?
Make your peace. No time like the present.
Yeah, that's a large force. Let's just deal with it right now. The Odin. Kerrigan is still alive. I'll have to pull her back.
We did it. for the count.
How are you holding up?
Don't you worry about us. We're still in this.
Okay, we can now expand the creep over the bridge. Expand it here. We can also expand here. So there's a... well...
We're almost ready to attack the Dominion. Moving out soon.
Our conquest continues.
Yep, let's just gather the troops. Those guys are my control group 1. What I do want, though, is a greater spire. And more mutalisks, right? So we have a force that can go back to the entrenched position and, well, deal with them from there. Okay, let's move the creep. And move the creep. And move the creep perhaps to the north. That was a bad decision. But
Retribution will be mine.
is that actually where we can go for the second Zerg storm thing? That would be great. Yep, that's good. We can spawn in Banelings. They will blow up everything. Hopefully.
Our conquest continues.
Yeah, I mean, we are clearing out a base that's obviously a threat to us, so that's good.
Make your peace.
Perhaps we should not move our aberrations too far ahead.
Without limit.
Actually, let's pull back, pull back.
Make your peace.
Oh, Hive Cluster under attack. Let's get Control Group 2 to deal with that. There we go. We could spawn a couple Broodlords from that flock, but not sure if that's something I want right now. Let's just get a couple more Mutalisks. There we go. And we do have a small group of Zerglings that we can move up there. Let's move the creep as well. There we go. Get those Zergling also up to Kerrigan and her force. Right, so we got ourselves a decent bunch of Mutalisks. Now we'll want a couple siege things. 150 each. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, anyways, you guys are Control Group 2 and will attack up here. Now, do I want some Ultralisks? I think that would be great. Let's get a couple Queens. Oh, they destroyed destroyed an extractor, I see. Right. So we have a couple Queens being built. That's good. We also want one of those Ultralisk dens. Or caverns. 200, 200, 200, 200. There we go. Let's see what we can do with our Air Force. I mean, yeah, that works. That kind of works.
back into the city.
Ah, that's the Haka.
Yes, we will.
Okay, Air Force, return, retreat. Hold that position. The Haka will handle the rest.
Your queen is under attack.
Yes, that's okay actually. We'll want these units to go up here as well. Wait. No, not this way. Ah, well, it's okay. That was Rainer's force. U for Ultralisk. Oh, they take a lot of... Yeah, they take a lot of supply, apparently. We are supply locked. Well, let's see then what we can do. We do have all the upgrades. Yes, okay, good. We either have them or are working on them. He's almost at the station, so we need to get the entrenched position cleared up there. Actually, let's just select all units, attack move up here. Go. And move the creep. There we go. Okay, attack move here. Drop the swarm. There we go.
Stukov, your path is clear.
Ah, that's Stukov. So he has a large
Our conquest continues.
swarm of Terran-like things. Okay, we'll need to defend right here. Let's pull back.
We're almost ready to attack the Dominion. Move it out soon.
Pull back the army. The Air Force especially.
Our conquest continues.
Yeah, we need to deal with them. There we go. Now, let's see. We'll need to... Let's collect the army here. That's good. And over here we'll move the creep. Here we'll move the creep.
Retribution.
So we still have our, well, special units. So we can
Conquers all.
move over here. Although he's dealing with them anyways. So let's move on to the main event then.
No time. The present.
Okay. We are losing a couple forces, but that's okay. Ah, Rainer's also coming. That's good. So that's more or less everything.
The swarm conquers all.
The dominion of man is stronger than you. We
Well, the
see your
Thor is dead as well.
to the wind. Men, stop the Queen of Blades.
Yeah, you've lost. We breached the door.
Zagara, take command. I have an appointment with the Emperor.
Long live the Queen.
And I could only build one Ultralisk because of the supply cap. Prevent the Hyperion from taking damage. We apparently did that. And complete the Reckoning in less than 25 minutes. Okay, yeah. I didn't quite rush, as usual. But let's continue and see if we get a cool cutscene. She can destroy these things quite nicely by just jumping at them. Superheated metal stuff.
Hello, Kerrigan. I've been waiting for you.
I'm surprised you haven't tried to escape.
Escape? My dear, I'm afraid you've got it all wrong.
The artifact, right? Yes. And now Rainer will kill him.
Really? Did you think I'd keep an animal like you close to me without some kind of insurance policy? Clearly, you are my greatest failure. Now, at long last, you will die.
Change of plans.
As I said. He has a laser pointer on his pistol. Cool.
You can never suffer enough for all the lives you've ruined, Arcturus.
Made you into a monster, Kerrigan.
You made us all into monsters.
Ah, that's quite the explosion. I thought for a second that she corrupted him, made him Zerg, but nope, apparently not.
Thank you, Jim. For everything.
My pleasure, darling. Always was.
Now hunting for Aemon.
I now see my true enemy. He waits for me in the void, wielding powers I cannot imagine. I go to face him, having renounced everything. My humanity, my identity, the man I love. But I will not face this enemy alone. I am the Swarm.
Okay, cool. So, I guess the next campaign will then be about Protoss helping Kerrigan destroy Aemon or something. And, well, looking forward to starting that as well, which is the campaign I really never started. Let's see what they have done there as well, with in terms of well, you would call them RPG elements nowadays, but just cool twists on the regular units from PvP and skirmish play. I have to say, I thought I didn't like playing the Zerg, and I still don't quite like it too much, but it's actually better than I thought. Especially the respawning Zerglings, that's very cool, and the Queens that can heal units and are decent attacker from afar, so that's quite a good mix. But there are lots of units on the Zerg faction that I still think I wouldn't really use all that much, like the Banelings. I mean, I see that they are quite strong, especially from the ability from Kerrigan, but I just don't like having these suicide units, especially since they tend to cost, they're not that cheap, right? What was it, 50 for the Zerg? Well, let's say 25 for the Zergling, because you get them in packs of 2, and then another 50 gas and something. Or don't know if I have the numbers in my... well, I have the numbers correct, but that's a lot of resources to just throw away and potentially not even get a payoff if they are destroyed before they reach the enemy. But yeah, respawning Zergling, greatest thing ever. And also the air units. Yeah, I don't know. They're good if you have a bunch of them, but on their own, 1 or 2 units are just very weak. I guess that's the whole point of the Zerg, though. Is massing units and throwing them at the enemy. Also rushing with the Zergling. Yeah. And also Kerrigan's abilities. The campaign design has been great with all these. Well, for one, you have Kerrigan as a hero unit. I thought I wouldn't like it that much that you have these hero units, because usually you have to babysit them and they die and stuff. But Kerrigan was very strong, so you didn't have to babysit her, and that's great. So in that sense, I really liked it. Also these different missions, different mission design. I'm astounded by the whole StarCraft II experience so far, how different feel and twist they could put on the missions. Even though usually it's the basic stuff of destroy, defend, timed stuff, but they twisted it in a way that it doesn't really bother me with the timed stuff as well. Usually I'm not a fan of timed missions, but here it was done in a way that I have to say doesn't bother me for some interesting reason. Because usually the timed stuff here was kind of natural in a sense, in the way that the drop pods would land every so often, every 5 minutes, or what was it? I don't know. Or with the expanding field and the expanding ray from, what was he called? Amon's underling. The expanding ray there, that was also in essence a timer, but it was wrapped nicely in a package that I didn't mind, actually. So that's cool. Didn't know I could deal with timed missions after all, if there is not a visible timer somehow. Yeah. In that sense, thanks a lot for watching, and hope to see you next time when we start the, what's it called, Legacy of the Void mission. Yeah, Legacy of the Void. So, see you then. Have a great day, and bye.